What's up, everyone? I hope that this video finds you well. Today, I want to talk to you about the difference between coaching and training. And there is a huge difference between the two, believe me. So I was having dinner with a friend over the weekend and we were talking about this difference between coaching and training. He actually trains salespeople and I coach salespeople, so it was a really fun conversation and we were both super synced up on this topic. And it got me thinking because I've had people ask me, well, why do I need a real estate coach versus why should I go to this real estate training? And there's a reason why you should do both, and the reasons are definitely different. Training is the absorption of knowledge. It's preparing yourself for battle, if you will. It's going to an event where you can absorb a lot of information. So for example, going to a Ninja installation, which is a 4-day seminar where you learn an entire selling system to help you excel at your business. So you get all the tools that you need to be successful and you're trained on how to use them, then you have to go implement them. Training is also going through practice, right? Practicing your scripts, practicing your conversations. It's putting in that muscle memory so that when you go out into the field, you're ready to do your job effectively. Training also comes in a package of continuous learning, right? So if you're a member of a group where you get together every month to learn a new topic or to talk about things, that is a form of training where you're trying to boost your skill level through the knowledge that you receive. Coaching, on the other hand, is active management of what you know so that you can execute effectively. There's also an incredible amount of accountability when it comes to coaching to be sure that you stay on the path and that you're actually using all the tools that you've learned. Coaching then is incredibly important and different from training because it can help you navigate through your business as things happen in real time, just as a coach will make play adjustments as he sees the game unfold him in front of his eyes. Now, training is also incredibly important because without the right practice, without the right knowledge, without developing the right skills before you get into the field, you won't be able to execute once you're there. So that's why training typically comes first before you encounter an experience with a coach. So maybe you're new to real estate and you're trying to decide, well, should I get some training or should I get some coaching? Well, you can get both, but certainly starting with a really, really strong training program to get you ready so that you can be highly effective with your coach will be beneficial, because generally trainings can be done in group settings where the price of the entire training can be spread out among each individual there, whereas coaching is generally one-on-one. There are some group coaching programs out there as well, but plan to have one-on-one coaching sessions, which is going to be a higher dollar per hour for yourself, but definitely effective in a very different way. A lot of people will then ask, do I need a coach? Or even, what is the value in having a coach? Because sometimes it's hard to tell up front. And the coaching industry is a massive industry. And you can look at all different reports that quote different sizes depending if you're talking about life coach, business coaching, sales coaching, fitness coaching, whatever it is. But coaching is a huge industry. And there are a lot of people out there who call themselves coaches who may not actually be very good coaches. That said, there are a lot of great coaches out there, and I'm sure that there's one out there for you and your situation. When you're trying to evaluate a coach or a coaching program, though, it's a little bit different than looking at a training. You can look at training programs and evaluate, okay, this is what I'm going to learn from this. This is how much it's going to cost. This is how much time it's going to take. Okay, I'll go do this one or I'll go do that one. And then your expectation is to go into that training and get exactly out of it what they advertise. Hopefully, if it's a good training program, you'll actually even get a little bit more. Coaching, on the other hand, can sometimes be a little bit vague up front because you want to get to know the coach a little bit before you hire that person, which is why I'm very skeptical of programs, that require you to commit to a certain amount of time before you even get to know who you're coaching with. You want to find a coach that's going to help you align with your goals and hold you accountable to achieving them, but also has the knowledge to help you navigate through tough situations. And you want somebody who will be tough on you, but's not going to be, a complete bully. The final difference that I want to talk to you about coaching and training is that training is generally a one-way street, right? A trainer is going to take their knowledge and impart it on you. They are going to transfer knowledge and skill set to you. Now, yeah, there's going to be questions and answers and opportunities to kind of maybe add in a little of additional things here and there when it comes to training, but in general, it is a one-way street, whereas coaching is going to be a different kind of relationship. You're going to be going back and forth with your coach. You're going to be working together because your coach is only going to be as good as what you tell that person. If you're not telling the person what's really going on in your life, they're not going to really be able to help you navigate through situations that maybe you're experiencing but not sharing. So the relationship that you have with your coach is extremely important. And if you guys do decide to hire a coach, I highly recommend getting on the phone and having a little bit of conversation and talking to them a little bit on a personal level to see if you're comfortable with sharing some things that may be difficult to share with other people in your industry or in your life. Is coaching for everyone? I would say if you find the right coach, the answer is yes. You don't know a professional sports team that does not have a coach. And those coaches play a very, very important role for those teams and their success. Individual athletes that also compete, say in track and field or other endurance sports like triathlons and cycling, they have coaches too to make sure that they're staying accountable to their training and also helping them tweak things and look at things from a third-party perspective. So I do think that anyone and everyone can benefit from the coach, but it depends on what you're looking to get out of it. That's my quick synopsis on coaching versus training. I hope that it helped answer some questions for you if you had questions about that. I'm sure I may have left a few things out, so if you have additional questions, do drop them below in the comments. Shoot me a message or reach out to me on one of the many social media platforms that we are all now a part of. Otherwise, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Get out there and crush it and hold nothing back.